Let's see. Okay, looks like we are live. Hello everybody. So today, I don't know, I was just wanting to do a little bit of a relaxed stream, play some music, work on a little game that I've been developing for a while. So basically it's just a Hank, if you know him. He does a lot of art for all sorts of VTubers actually. I think he mostly does Pippa and then also Sawa at times. But he made, let's see if I can find the art. He made this little Sawa character a while ago. And it's actually animated. And so I decided, you know, why don't I just take that and use it myself just for my own little game kind of a thing. So we got her little Sawa. She runs, she jumps, she walks. Let's go ahead and I'll show it off. Let me pause the music for just a second though, because it's got music in game. Oh, let me turn that off real quick. I was working on a speech system earlier for whenever she's talking to anyone in the game. So here's Sawa. She walks around looking all cute. You can run with her. You can jump with her. You can even do like short hops. And then I don't have any art for this yet, but eventually what I want to do is I want to give her a jetpack. And so I've kind of like built that in already. And I've given it the effect and everything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to commission Hank to make some more art that I can use. So give her a little like guinea pig jetpack that you can just fly around on. Oh yeah, and so part of the art, like the whole thing was Sawa running away from a pit bull. There was some pit bulls chasing her. And so that's kind of what spawned this, is as just like, you know, I've got a character, I've got an enemy. I could just pull together a bunch of like assets and make something out of this. So here, let me go ahead and I also like this little music. It's fun. Here, I'll show you the different music loops and then I'll turn back on the music. Let's see. So we got this one next to you. It's kind of it's a soft chill. I'm walking around the world, seeing what it has to offer kind of vibe. The other one I really like is this one. This is more like classic overworld game kind of a thing. Like when you just start the adventure, you're walking about, it's got that lightheartedness to it. And then this one I kind of like. It's a little bit silly, but this is the biggest problem with it, I think, is it gets a little bit too rock and roll for the vibe that I'm going for. It's a nice song, don't get me wrong. I really like it. And then we've also got this. This is more like menu music. You know, the game starts up, or maybe this is the pause menu. Looking through all the settings, trying to figure stuff out. It's got that real nice low vibe. And then I kind of thought about maybe something like this. But once again, it's a little bit, I don't know, depending on how I go with the game, I could see this being in some part, but maybe probably not. But I don't know, it's really nice though. And then I'm trying to remember, what one was this one? Oh yeah, this one is really good too. But this is also just like, I don't know, this feels like an underwater level, or maybe, depending on what kind of adventure you're going on, it's like near the end. I can't even remember why I put this one in here. I think I just downloaded it with all the other stuff because I thought it sounded nice, and then it just got shoved in here when I shoved everything else in. Maybe we could go with the Sawa lore of her Christianity. Have part of it set in a temple, or a church, a synagogue, something like that. That could be fun. I don't really have the assets for that though. I don't know. But yeah, okay, now I'm gonna kill the music so that we don't hear it anymore whenever I play. Because otherwise it'll be like 5 seconds of hearing the same thing over and over and over. And we'll put back on the nice chillaxed music in the background. Let's continue showing it off though. So let's see. One thing that I like, I wanted to make this is just like set dressing the bushes. So what I did is I actually just I went out to ChatGPT and I got it has a DALL-E setting, and so I just was like, hey DALL-E, make me some bushes. And it gave me, I went through like 5 variations and it gave me this, and I really liked them. But you can like go through them and they rustle and you get a little leaves dropping effect. The water's just something that I picked up from Epic. Will every month you can get free assets from their store, and this is one of the free assets that I picked up. The cage was also, I used DALL-E to make it. I think what I want to do is I want to have guinea pigs that get captured, and you find them in the cages. So like part of the entire game will be going around finding keys, rescuing the guineas, and that'll be one aspect of the game. And then I didn't die. And then part of the game will just be trying to avoid the pit bulls, trying not to die. But another part of it will be trying to kill the pit bulls. Boom! Explode. So this asset was actually, this is one of Sawa's emotes. It's a pipe bomb that looks like a, what do you call them? I don't know what they're called. They're just like a glow stick that you use to cheer people on at concerts and stuff. They're big in Japan. You'll see them in like Hollow Live concerts and stuff. So it ticks, flashes, goes boom. Fun fact, so these clouds are the exact same clouds as these. It's just a dust cloud asset that I asked Dolly to make me. And then not only are these two clouds the same, but then the jetpack flames are actually the exact same thing, just tilted and stretched. So that is everything that I've got in the game right now. You can also kill yourself. You know, just if ever you feel like committing Sudoku, you can just jump into the water and start everything over. Yeah, so that's everything that I got in the game right now. I was thinking about working on a few things while I'm on stream. So thinking about working on a pickup system for keys and any other such things that I want to use. Working on the pit bulls to make them better, because right now basically all they do is if you get in a certain range of them, here I'll show you. So the pit bulls have this box. If you are in this box, they will attack you. So if you come over here, this pit bull has this box. If I'm in that box, he will attack me. As soon as I leave that box, he will not do anything. So I was thinking about working on making the pit bulls better. Maybe make it so that they have like a lunge attack. Or they go at variable speeds. Something like that. Because right now it's just... If you go over here... They just kind of come at you at this very slow speed. And obviously I don't want that to be the final. So work on that. Maybe work on the guinea pigs. So I've got a system kind of set up for that already. If I remember where I even put it though. I might not have organized it. I was doing all sorts of stuff and trying all sorts of things. Like I've got all these different asset packs for like clouds and water and environments. Basically, I was just checking things out, seeing if I liked any of it to actually put in the game. I might use some of this actually. I hadn't taken a look at this one, this asset pack. No, this actually... Some of it actually seems to go really well with the style that I want to go for. I might take this grass and some of this foliage. Maybe even this ground texture. I wonder... Maybe I'll just take these blocks instead of the blocks that I have. Though, let's go check them out actually real quick. Okay. So we're doing world align textures, world align normal, world align texture. So I think, because this is one model, 2 slots, okay. So we've got a material slot for the top half and a material slot for the bottom half of these models. And let's just pull it out. Let's see. I think it might be, yeah, okay, cool. Maybe we will use this then. So this is, that's awesome. So this is basically a world-aligned planar mesh, triplanar from the looks of it. So what that means is that normally what happens is if you've got a material and you've got a model, you kind of have to like paint onto the model what you want it to look like. So I'm guessing, let's go look at this. Yeah, so like with this, we're just feeding in a color, a normal, and an ORM. The color's the only one that really kind of matters. So like if we take a look at this, this material kind of just like lines up. Exactly. So each cube, each side of the cube is the same UV map. But if you look at the other one that we've got, this texture isn't going, so here, I'm explaining it poorly. Let me see. So if I take this and I stretch it, the material stretches with it. We get basically just the same, whatever was painted onto, so we get this texture, which is being painted onto this model, and we're just stretching it out. And so it looks kind of silly if you stretch it in just one dimension, or if you stretch it too big. If you stretch the entire thing by the same amount, so if we did like 20, 20, 20, then, I mean, it looks decent still, because all the proportions are right, but it's just gigantic. The texture is just as gigantic as the tree. But if we go over here to this little dude right here, if we stretch, see, it's actually creating new material, basically. That's what it looks like, at least. And it's just cycling through it over and over. We don't get that stretching effect. We just have one material that is tiled throughout the entire world, basically. And so we can stretch as much as we want. And it'll just become, everything will always stay the same size, but just tile out more and more and more. Which is nice. So, I don't know. I might end up just stilling from this. I kind of like the simplicity that like this is nice in a simplistic sense because there's no detail to it. It's just flat. And I mean, I want, because Sawa is also pretty flat in more ways than one, kind of like a Paper Mario style Paper Mario feel to it. I wanted everything else to kind of reflect that. So that's why I've got like the guinea cage is, it's just a couple of 2D planes put together to make a 3D object, and why the bushes are just flat 2D. But let's go ahead and try out. Whoops. Try using some of these. I don't know which one to use. Let's just put this one down. Let's try to match this. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go ahead and play around with these a bit. So, in my platform grass, Sawa variant. Let's see. You can change the texture scale and you can change. That is not much control. Let's go ahead and go change that. Let's see. We could probably just multiply this by a color to get at least some kind of control. I love Animal Crossing music, it's so nice. Okay, that's applied. Let's go ahead and close some of these out so that we're not drowning in tabs. Did I change the base? I did not change the base. Okay. Oh, yeah, I accidentally set that to black as the default. Let's set it to white. Okay. Okay, everything looks the same. And then let's go ahead and make it a little bit darker. Or did I want it a little bit lighter? Yeah, I want it a little bit lighter and greener. I'll probably just need to overload it. I'll either need to overload it or because I want to see if I can match that same green color that we had before. Let's try overloading it a bit. So I mean, that looks pretty good. It's not the same color, but I almost like this color more. Maybe. What I should probably do is play around in the materials so that we do an additive as well as a multiplicative, so that we don't have to blow this out. I don't know. I'll worry about that later. Let's... Do we want this to be higher scale or lower scale? I kind of want higher, I think. Yeah, see, that looks pretty good. I think I'll do the same treatment to this though. Let's go ahead and create a variant as well so that we don't just override. Let's make this darker. I guess I really shouldn't have called that color since this is, or grass color, since this is being used on all sorts of things. Not just the grass. I cannot whistle. Ha, would probably help if I actually applied it and looked at it. Let's go for more brown tones. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and replace all of our blocks with that. Oopsies, that's not what I meant. Do I not have that exposed? Let's go ahead and expose that. Let's see, what's the best way to go about doing this? Oh. Oh, right, I can just go here. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Should probably be smarter about which platforms I'm using, but oh well. I mean, if nothing else, these are a lot better just in the models, the meshes. In the other models, we were getting a lot of weird shadowing. Like here. I'll go back a few. Yeah, see, we get a lot of weird banding. This is probably where the seam is for the material, but it's not very covered. It's not covered up well. Or it might not even be the seam. It might just be bad geo. Either way though, it's messy. And this gives us a lot better geometry. So I'm happy with that. Whoopsie. Oh, don't add that one. Make it all nice and dark. Make this all nice and bright. And then we'll fix these a little bit. Probably like 3 and 3. Yeah, that looks about the same size as those ones. I'm liking it. The simplicity. Maybe this is a bit too dark, actually. Let's change that up. Go a bit brighter. And now it's a bit Let's just draw that back into the white zone. Okay, that's good, I think. Not such a heavy contrast anymore. I think it looks well with, it looks good with the bushes. What do you all think? I might change it. I just don't want it to get too detailed. Because I want to make sure that, yeah, see, like the pit bull kind of gets lost in the noise, I feel. Maybe if we take away... I could just replace the textures with a color, but then that kind of defeats the purpose. Here, let's try putting in just a color for now, for at least, but still keep the normals and the ORM. So we'll still get the texture, but it won't be as pronounced. Oh, oops, that was the sand platform. We want like a brown for that. And then want a non-blown out green. Maybe something like that. Okay, yeah, like it's still got some detail because of the normal map, but it's not as highly detailed. Oh, crap. I didn't even think about this. Since it's projected, I might have to come up with a variant that isn't projected just for any block that moves. Yeah, the Pitbull's still got a good contrast to it. It might have just been the colors I was using, because I brightened it up a bit from the last variation, and so it might have just been harder to see the Pitbull. I might also just need to make them bigger. We'll go for with this for now, though. Oop, oop, oop. Woo! Okay. So we got some new environment. Let's see. What was something else I wanted to work on? Oh, I haven't shown it. Oh, hey K4. I guess let's show off the speech system. So here, let me pause the music again. So I kind of wanted to do it Banjo-Kazooie style. So in Banjo-Kazooie, to make all the characters talk, what they do is they take just an actual person talking, and then they cut it up, chop it up, and then smush it all back together. They smush it back in very intentional ways, though. So like you get like Ekom Bokum and stuff like that. And if you listen to the guy that does the sound for that game, he actually talks about the whole process that he goes through and how he would just like sit there and record himself saying things, then chop it up, put it into specific phrases and patterns and stuff. And so I kind of wanted to do something similar with Sawa. I wanted to do more of a generation thing. And so we've got, what I did is I went and, let's see. I can't get to my desktop. I'll have to do it over here real quick on the side. So like I've just got.
Okay, hi everybody. Which one of you did it?
Took one of
a lot of things.
Sawa's Zatsus.
They're a fake.
Yeah, I think this was just a Zatsu.
We have a
and I've just been chopping it up and getting different elements from it, different parts that I wanted. And so right now I've got, what, like 12 or something? They're just like... like little just small things. And then I stick them all together, and then I say... I modulate it a bit so her pitch can go a little bit up or down, volume goes a little bit up or down, and then I randomly grab one. And then I put all of that together. So this is what it's supposed to sound like whenever she's talking in game. I kind of like how it sounds, kind of not. I don't know. I like the direction, but I need to get cleaner sound bits and maybe figure out a better way to smash them all together. I think part of it is just some of these sound bits don't sound. I also have just like wah wah, like two W's. People don't use W that much. And then I have a lot of S sounds as well. S, sa, so. And so it kind of slurs together in weird ways. So I'm thinking that's something that I need to work on. But I'm not exactly sure how I can go about improving it. Oh, I completely forgot. Earlier I said, yeah, there's probably some good way to blend them. I'm not sure if I can do that on the fly. I think I might have to do that in Audacity or something else. Or what I might have to do is try to have like, because right now it's all just done in one cue. But maybe I should have like two cues, one for consonant sounds, one for vowel sounds, and then I do like consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel, something like that. So it'll blend a lot better. Oh yeah, I keep getting distracted. So one of the things that I said I would show earlier, and then I completely forgot because I got stuck working on removing all the old blocks and putting in the new ones. But I've also got guineas. And so what I've actually done is you've got like an outline and then a mask. And then you can just create like any kind of a texture. And so then I do that, I put all those together. Why isn't it showing correctly? Did I break it? I might have broken it. Maybe that's why I gave up on it, because I broke it earlier. Whoopsie, I did not want to do that. But you can just like put a plane down. Add a guinea to it. Yeah, there we go. A bit fuzzy. Why is it so fuzzy? Maybe I never actually fully got it working. I mean, when you zoom out, it kind of works, but when you get close, it looks really bad. And then I was also thinking that I should, maybe that's what I'll do next, is I'll start working on getting it so that you don't just have infinite jetpack and then get a UI. Oop. And maybe we could go find some sounds for it as well. Okay, let's do that right now. La-di-da-di-da. Let's go over to Sawa. I think I've already got some variables for it. Yeah, jetpack fuel max. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to have that kind of a setup so that I could basically just, instead of making like 500 variants of one art piece, I could just throw it all together in here, make a whole bunch of silly little coloring bits, and then randomize them. if I want to have a whole bunch of guineas on screen. Okay, so we've already got the variables for fuel and fuel max, so let's go ahead and initialize them on play. I'm not already doing that. I am not. Let's do it here. So we set our fuel to our max. Let's go with 50. And then let's see, what's the best way to go about doing this? I guess just on, I could either do it on tick while I'm hovering, or I could just do it in here, because I think the trigger, if I remember correctly, the trigger just goes every single tick. But we'd still need to do it by delta time, otherwise things are going to get out of sync. So let's go ahead. It'll probably look fine for most of it, but if we have a high tick rate or low tick rate, it'll probably mess things up pretty bad. So let's go ahead and create a new event. And we'll want to feed the tick rate in here. And then now that I think about it, we are going to want another variable. For the rate of consumption. Let's set it to, I don't know. Let's do a max of 5, because then we can just say 1, or let's go with 2.5. So we 2.5 per second with a max of 5. We'll just do 2 seconds for now. Oops. Or actually, let's turn this into the entire, both taking away fuel and getting fuel. So we have a fuel consumption rate and a fuel refresh rate. Oh, I should turn off the music. I should put that back on. So let's check our state. If we are hovering, then we will take away fuel. And let's see, so get our fuel minus, let's put a clamp on it. Our minimum is 0, or we don't need to clamp both sides, so let's just use this. If we are less than 0, we get 0, otherwise let's see. And then I should probably just do it as a branch actually, because I need to put other logic in there as well. So if we are less than 0, we set it to 0. Otherwise we just set it to what we're calculating. And then we also set our state. Oh, whoops, I don't want to do that. We subtract states. We are no longer hovering, and we can no longer hover. Okay. Let's go test this out real quick. Make sure, yeah, so we're only gonna add force if we can hover. Okay, I think that should work. Let's try it out. Oh. Should stop hovering. Why are we stopping hovering? Let's go ahead and print this out. Okay, whoops. Let's just go ahead and print out jetpack fuel. Okay, so we're at 5. Huh, okay. So we immediately went from 5 to 0, and then once we're under 0, we have infinite fuel, which is not what we want. Okay, what is wrong with my logic? Oh, did that backwards. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we stop hovering. We can no longer hover. And then now we can never hover again. Cool. That is what we want. Okay, if we are not hovering, we're gonna be doing our fuel refresh rate. Should we do it so it only happens when we're on the ground? I think that would be best, so that we can't get fuel back in midair. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just turn it into a branch. Whoops. Okay, and then let's check our state. If we are... Do I have an... When does jumping get turned on? Now I'm not so sure. I think I want to just check is falling, not jumping. Because I think jumping is specifically if I've hit the jump button, not if I'm up in the air. So let's see if we are grounded. If we are grounded, oh, that is falling, not is grounded, so gotta go reverse of that. This is really nice music. Okay, if this is greater than our max, then we just select our max. Otherwise, we select that. Okay, let's try it out. Up, 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 up. Okay, we're at 0. We hit the ground. Oh, and we're going back up. Seems to be working just like we want. Got our numbers. Okay, but 2 seconds is way too long. 2 seconds of hovering. Let's put our fuel max to 1. Our fuel consumption rate to... Oh wait. I'm just wondering, because like... If our fuel consumption rate is more than a tick, it's not gonna... Oh, I didn't even mean to turn that on. Because I think if we do like a fuel max of 1 and our consumption rate is something like 0.8, we're only gonna technically get 1 second, right? Oh no, because it's all delta time, so it should fraction things out pretty well. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't know why my brain was thinking in purely seconds and not milliseconds. Let's actually do a fuel consumption rate of 1.5. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's test it out. Yeah, you get like, you can either do like a little bit of a long jump kind of a thing, or you can go pretty high. Like, yeah, I think I could just jet back up here easily. And I mean, the jetpack, I'm not going to have it as a thing that you have throughout the entire game, so it should feel nice, but it shouldn't be too overpowered. It'll help with long platforming challenges, or just help you to, in more normal platforming challenges, make sure that you have a bit more control, make things a bit easier. Boom. Kill the pity. Okay. So we got that. Do we want to work on the UI part of it though, is the question. I could make just something very, very simple real quick, so that it's not just a number in the corner. Let's see. What about jetpack? Widget blueprint jetpack. Can we just do a progress bar kind of a thing? I eventually want to do it with images and all sorts of stuff, but I mean, just for now. Can a progress bar go up, or does it only go side to side? Okay, you can do a bottom to top. Or a top to bottom. Okay, yeah, let's use this for now. This is easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into Sawa. Make an event dispatcher. Or fuel. What should I do? Percentage. Fuel percentage. And what we will do is just at the end of our jetpack fuel process, we will call this. I really love this song. Fable has such good music. I wish the new Fable wasn't going to be crap, but I already know it's going to be crap, unfortunately. Oops. And then we will just... a simple divide, turn that off, and then no matter what happens, we always come to here and send that off. jetpack. Let's not call. Let's create an event. Oh, no, not create event, custom event. My bad. Let's call it... knit. And what init will do is you give it Sawa. And then we bind to... oh, we didn't compile. Bind to fuel percentage. Now we create an event. Oops, not a matching function. I don't want it to be a function. I don't want... well, I guess it doesn't matter. It'll go on the stack either way. Let's see, and what is this called? Percent. And let's make the main HUD. I think I've been putting this off, though I actually don't have anything set up. Put our jetpack over here. Let's resize it. We do want it anchored there. Probably want to give it a little bit of space. Let's set this to be 30. This to be 100. Nope, let's set it to be 1,000. Nope, let's set it to be 300. That's a good compromise, I think. Got our little Mega Man health bar looking thing. And then let's create an init for this. Which we can send Sawa through. And then we can get our jetpack and call its init. Send Sawa through there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then I believe in my game mode, I should be able to just create that HUD and send in Sawa. I haven't done anything in my game mode. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Let's get first player, get control on, cast it to Sawa. then we will create widget. Our main HUD. We can set that as the owning player. And then add it to the viewport. Probably want to save it as well. Probably want to save out Sava as well. So that we just have that in the game mode for easy access. And then let's call init on the HUD. Sawa into there, and then I think we have our setup, our beautiful chain from game mode to widget, all initializing correctly. Huh. I mean, did I do something bad? Did I do something wrong? It's got the 1 and the 0, right? Do I just not understand? The percent is between 0 and 1. Am I calling this at the wrong time? I mean, I'm pretty sure, because this is just on tick. So we should just be coming in here all the time, and we've got true and false. Oh, because we also need to come over here if it's true. Okay, now it's still busted. Awesome. Okay, I legit cannot think of am I doing, do I have this backwards? I might just have this backwards. Yeah, that would make sense. Duh. There we go. Now we got a beautiful little bar. Beautiful bar telling us what everything is. The jetpack. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's see. What else should we work on? We could get a pickup system. I could try to figure out what's going on with the guineas. Could work on the pit bull. Could also, since we're doing HUD stuff, could try setting up the speech. So here, I'll show you what I'm thinking. So if we go look at Paper Mario. Let me pull up a video real quick. So if we look over here, we'll see what it does for Paper Mario is you get like a little speech balloon, but the speech balloon is always in the center top, and it just changes this little bit right here. It points to whoever's actually speaking. Is this Hollow Knight that's playing? No, Pokemon Black and White. Sounded a bit like Hollow Knight for a sec. Yeah, see, so this thing points directly to Goombella, who is speaking right now. So I want to do something similar to that, because I mean, I'm aping Paper Mario. I might as well go all in. I also just like the fact it looks nice. And so what I've got so far, let's close some of these out. Don't need that. Let's close that out. Let's close that out. Okay. Oh, no, that is a different dialogue. So, I've got this set up just so that it looks like something. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about doing things. I think right now what I'll focus on is I'll just try to focus on getting this to look positioned right. So for now I'll just have it try to do Sawa and one other like character. So let's go ahead and create a character that you can talk to. Oh, hey, lots of people came in. Hello, Kel. Hello, Alex. Oh yeah. Do you think that jumping noise is aggressive? I kind of like it, but I don't know. Maybe it is aggressive. Do you think it just needs to be softened, or is the whole thing just bad? Right now, I'm using. Let's see. I'm using this right now. And I mean, I put it through a little bit of a modulator so the pitch goes up or down, the volume goes up or down. Is it just too loud maybe? We could go like 0.5 to 0.6. Okay, maybe that's still too loud. Oops. Okay, much softer. Okay, yeah, let's stick with that. Sometimes I don't even think about these things. Oh, did I put my spaghetti on? I keep hitting my emotion buttons on accident. Spaghetti. Okay. But yeah, sometimes I don't even think about like some of the smaller details because I just like put it in and I'm like, ooh, that sound. I like that sound. What kind of game are you making? So I'm making a... It's just going to be a little bit of a platformer. So this character right here, this is Sawa, if you know who she is. If you don't, that's okay if you don't know who she is. You don't need to know. But, so someone made some art of her running away from a pit bull. Looked kind of like this. And it was just like a little GIF. And so I thought it was fun art. I enjoy the pit bull, I enjoy the Sawa style, or the art style, I enjoyed it all. And so I was like, you know, I should just do something with it. So I just took these two pieces of art and I've been trying to like figure out a game around them. And so I decided the easiest thing to do would be some kind of a platformer. The guy, Hank, who drew this, also, he's drawn some other art for around the character. So, like, where did I put it? So he's got, like, different guinea pigs. I took the actual art that he drew and, like, turned it into some line art and some masks so that you could like fill it in. But he's got like these small little guinea pigs that are based around Sawa's lore. And so I've also got those that I'm trying to figure out. I think what I'm gonna do is you save, part of it is gonna be like you save the guinea pigs and you fight the pit bulls. Of her getting mauled by the pit bull? Oh, I don't know. If I want any more art than what I've already got, I basically have to go commission Hank. And so, I don't know. We'll see how much actual art gets put into this. But oh, and then there's also, she's got a pipe bomb. Dang it, it missed. Ha! So you can blow them up. I eventually want to replace that so it actually blows them up instead of just ragdolls them. So I'm gonna make it so that when you kill a pit bull, it explodes in a gory mess. I think that'd be fun. The explosion's supposed to be aggressive. Yes, that is a pipe bomb. But I could also turn those down. Let's see, where do I have that? Boomstick cue. Let's go ahead and turn that down as well. And yeah, so that's basically all that is in there right now. She's supposed to have a jetpack eventually. That's one thing that I will have to commission Hank for, is to get some jetpack art. And so that's why you see like the little burning trail, that's her using her jetpack. And then she can run, she can jump, she can lay pipe bombs, she can float, and she can die. And then you can like wrestle through the bushes if you really want to. But yeah, so I've got this, so I think what I'm gonna try to do is first let's just get it into the main HUD and be able to turn it on and off. Let's see. So let's go ahead and put a widget switcher in here. I think might be the best course of action. And so, oh no, it ruined my, maybe I won't put the, it ruined it anyways. Oops, nope, that's 30. I think that was like 300, maybe 400. There. I don't know if that's what it was, but close enough. And then let's see. That is paper dialogue. Maybe I won't use the widget switcher. Maybe I'll just turn the paper dialogue on and off. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on and off. I can't remember how to turn stuff on and off for a Canvas blueprint. Let's see. I'm guessing it's not off. Invisible is in viewport. No, that's if it's I could just change it to a scale of 0. You know, actually, let's do that. Let's create an appear and disappear. And we'll just simply set the, oh, there is a visibility slot. We could do that, but let's do scale. Do I have to do, I guess I have to do it as a slot if I want to do it at scale. Can I not do scale on it? Dang it. How do, because that's so strange, because you have to hit 2 buttons to do these. It's like not a simple thing, so what am I doing to hit both of them at the same time? I'll just go back to eating spaghetti for a while. Can I not do the actual scale? Padding, pivot, opacity. Okay, transform. So let's set the scale there. Let's just do like 2 seconds. Ooh. Extra props if there is a "you got mail" sound when the bomb drops. We're not going Uncle Ted here. We're just putting them on the ground. We're not putting them in boxes. Let's see. Let's copy this over to, or actually, if we have an appear, we technically have a disappear because we can just do it in reverse. Okay, dialogue on. And then when we turn it off, we just play it in reverse. Let's see. And then I was creating, new blueprint. And then I got distracted and never actually created it. Let's just have this be a dummy for now. And what we'll actually do, so it'll just be, let's just put a static mesh in there. Yeah, let's just use that for now. And then can I just do a blueprint component? I wonder. For dialogue, I think. Nah. Well, because you can't add in a collider for this, which is the biggest issue. Because I need some way to trigger if we can actually talk to something or not. Okay, I'll just use this for now then. I'll probably have to come up with a better system for the dialogue eventually. But let's just go ahead and have a sphere collider. And just say on begin overlap. If we overlap with Sawa, then how are we gonna get the message over to actually activate the dialogue? Should I just put that in the game mode? The game mode's the easiest thing to grab. Sure, let's do that for now. It's already got the HUD and everything, so... Oops, not create event, custom event. I always get those two mixed up whenever I'm doing stuff in Unreal. Let's see, trigger dialogue HUD. And then, or I'll just make it one function and send in a bool. Turn on. I mean, it's not. It's somewhat complicated, Alex, but it's just time and experience. I've been doing this for a long time, and so I know what needs to happen. It's just like with anything. If you want to get better at basketball, go play basketball. If you want to get better at math, go study math textbooks. If you want to get better at game design, then just go into a game engine and start messing around. Unreal Engine, I like it just because you can do things in blueprints. I really should get back into coding just because I'm getting really rusty on my coding, but blueprints are nice because it's just like fast. That would be fun to have a drone that drops the bombs. Maybe I'll have to add that in eventually. But let's see. What did I call that, by the way? Dialogue on. And dialogue off. Oh, nope. I just want a normal branch, thank you. Okay. And then let's go back to the dummy. Let's get the game mode. Cast it to our Sawa game mode. And for now, we'll just turn it on. And then once we leave the sphere, we will do the exact opposite. Turn on is the condition, but what's the shampoo? Shampoo's the spaghetti. It's always the spaghetti. How did I turn my grim face on? See, I'm either, like, as I'm going about doing this, I'm, like, accidentally hitting the numpad, because that's where all my little triggers are, or I don't understand how those triggers are set up, and I'm doing it in some other way. But oh well, I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Let's go make sure the collision is... It's overlap, pawns only. Do not let it so characters can step up. And then... Oh no! Okay, no errors. Okay, so... Woo! It showed up. Oh, that... Oh, what's going on? It's in reverse. What did I do? Turn on. Turn on, no. Turn on, yes. Turn on, no. Turn on, yes, is dialogue on. Turn off, no, is dialogue off. That makes sense. Yeah, the lady on the hammer is the lady in the game. You are correct. Dialogue on, we play it forward just once. Dialogue off, we play it in reverse just once. This is for... Oh, I got it all backwards. That's why. I just wasn't even thinking straight. Okay, there we go. And let's also make sure that we just set the scale so to be 0 by default. So that when we enter the game, okay, woo, whoop, woo. I don't know if I actually like that for the dialogue coming in and out. Maybe. Maybe if we don't make it text block. You gotta have some kind of message in there. Might as well be text block. Because we're gonna have a block party. Let's see, so maybe if we anchor it just to the top. Then when we do the scale, or yeah, that looks better than it coming out of the center, that's for sure. Oop. That is very slow though. Let's make it half a second. Please, why won't you let me change the entire thing? I don't want a delay built in. There we go. Whoop. That is still really big. Why is that so big? I thought I changed that. Let's go see. Okay, this is what our screen size is supposed to be. Actually, no, I think our screen size is this. Okay, so that is just really big. Let's do a size of... That's not going to change anything, though. What game are you making? I am making a platformer. So, just a jumping around kind of thing based off this character. We got jetpack visual effects right now, but we don't have the jetpack actually here yet. Can also blow up some pit bulls. Let's see. What was I doing? Now I have too many things open. Okay. I don't like the size. So... But if I mess around... See, the thing is, if I'm afraid that if I just am like, oh, well, I don't like the scale, so I'll just make it so that the default is like 0.5, 0.5. That's way too small, but you get the idea. That when I actually go to actually start positioning the little nub, this little thing right here, that the scale of the thing is going to affect it. So I guess just in here I can change the size of things. That seems way too small now. This is gonna be one of those things where I have to go back and forth, I bet. And then I have to change the... Okay, well, we'll just worry about getting it on screen. I'm not gonna I'm not going to worry too much about the other part for now. Yeah, this looks a bit better. It doesn't take up so much screen space. Now the hard part is, because what I need to do is I need to get the screen position of the character that's talking and change where this is positioned based on that. So in order to do that, I need to pass through the location of whoever is speaking, the world location. Yeah, it's still a little big, but it's not. It's fine for now. I'll mess around with that offline because I don't want to sit here and tinker around with sizes for the next 30 minutes while people are watching. I'm actually probably gonna get off in like 10-13 minutes anyway, so we are turning our dialogue on, but we definitely need to pass through the location of whoever is talking. So where would be the best place to do that? When we trigger, I guess it's just Sawa for now. So thanks, Alex. It's just Sawa for now, and so I'll just work with that. So we already have Sawa in the BP dummy, so let's grab an actor. As the speaker, and inside of the dialogue, let's create set speaker, and let's just set that to an actor. So basically just an actor is just anything that's in the world. So it can be anything that occupies space within the world. And then let's set our speaker. And then when we turn the dialogue on, actually, let's break this up a little bit. Our dialogue goes on, and then for now we'll just have an event called speaking or speak. It won't really do much for now. For now we'll just have it get our location of our speaker and set our little widgemadingle based on that. Here, I'm going to event construct. So on construct, basically when this gets made, I want to be able to actually see this when I'm referencing it. And so in the construct, I'll just set the scale in there so that when, as soon as we start the game, it's just not visible. What plans do I have for the future of this game? I mean, it's not going to be a big game. I just wanted to make a small little fun thing for Sawa, and so I'm just gonna release it on itch.io, see if anyone wants to play it. So it's not going to be anything big. Like, at most, I want it to be probably an hour long playtime. maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So it's just going to be like a couple of, it'll probably be like 2-3 levels of platforming and just finding keys to get the guineas out of their cages, blowing up pit bulls. So like, I want the game to start off where all you can really do is walk and jump. And then eventually you'll get some shoes that will let you run. So in the beginning of the game, it'll basically just be you walking around. The pit bulls will be a huge danger to you. You'll have some easy platforming scenarios, just like this, very basic. And then level 2 is you'll get some shoes, and you can, hey Nova, you need hot AI assistant that tells you weird, vaguely ominous facts all day. If you want to get me a hot AI assistant, you are welcome to, but I will probably ignore you after that. I will not do anything with it, Nova. I hope you had a fun stream, by the way, with Resident Evil. Yeah, so then stage 2, level 2, it's probably gonna be one huge gigantic level, but I'm just saying level 2 as in when things change up. You'll get shoes that will let you run, and so then it'll be basically just a bit harder, trickier platforming with probably a lot more pit bulls that you have to dodge and stuff like that. Then level 3, you'll get the jetpack. And so it'll be extreme difficulty for the platforming, probably not much in the way of pit bulls for level 3, just mostly platforming. And then level 4, you'll get the pipe bomb, which is when you can start going on the offensive. I might switch up level 3 and 4, just because I don't want like 75% of the game to be running away and having nothing to do. But once you get the pipe bomb, then you can start going on the offensive. And then end it off with a big kind of like boss battle thing where you have to utilize the running, the jumping, the pipe bombs, and the jetpack, everything. And then that'll be it. And so that should be about anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour of playtime. So not too long, but I want it to be a fun little experience. Looks good, feels good, plays well. And so for an hour of playtime, gotta put in a lot of effort for just a little bit. You create all this? That's not cute. Haha, I love it. It's not cute? You don't think this is cute? I think it's cute. As to whether I created it all the art assets I either AI generated or I got from like free packs. I'm creating the game obviously, but all the art is not mine. Let's see, where was I? So, yeah, now I need to pass through the position of Sawa to the paper dialogue. So we set the speaker, we speak. For this, we'll just, let's see. Position pointer. Oh, you were talking about the pipe bomb? Seems out of nowhere. No, I think the pipe bomb's cute. Makes a cute little explosion. You can be like Uncle Ted. Give people cute little presents, right? So, position the pointer. So, we need the speaker. Which is an actor. And we can get its world location. Oh, can we get its world location? Okay, get actor location. And we can get that in... It should go meow when it explodes. I don't think that fits the theme. But we'll see. So we need... I think there's an easy way to... Because I don't want to do all of the... all the calculations for this. I'm pretty sure there's a function already for to screen space. Project world to screen, yeah. Our player is just player 0 because it's a one-player game. Player viewport relative. No, because we have the entire screen. And then for now, just to make sure things are working, let's just set the position to our player position. And then we go back to our main HUD. When we speak, we grab our paper dialog and we say, hey, set speaker, or what did we call that? Position pointer. Position pointer. Our speaker is our speaker. What do you know? I mean, I can always make it so that you can do things with the settings so that your computer won't explode. But yeah, Unreal is kind of like intensive times. Yeah, I love Animal Crossing music. This isn't Animal Crossing anymore, but that last one was. This one is, let's go see. It's not saying. Okay, so position pointer, what we need to do is... yeah. So... for now, we just pass through Sawa as the speaker since we don't have anything else right now. And then set speaker. Okay, this is all really messy, but I think it should work. Nope. Why didn't it like that? Target must have a connection. Oh, right. Either that's not getting called or that is very wrong. Let's see. Let's just set up a print string real quick. Easiest way to debug it fast. I'm pointing. Oh, see ya, Nova. Have a good night. I'm pointing. Okay, so it is being called. But our widget position is not being set. Let's do some very boring debugging. Or let's see what our X is and our Y. And let's just go ahead and print that. Oh, this isn't an on-tick thing, so I can let it go for a lot longer than that. Okay, 1120.2. Okay, so we are getting different positions of the world and the screen position. It's just not moving at all. Maybe it's because it's a slot position? I mean, I don't know what else it would be. Game viewport widget slot structure. Yes, and I mean, I can... Should I pass through the dialog canvas? Is that what it wants? For the slot? No. As slot. Position. I think this is what I want. Sometimes it's a bit annoying working with widgets. Haha, it changed position. It's way out of position, but it changed position. That's something. I think I'm gonna have to do some annoying geometry to figure that all out, though. But we got something. We got a result. And that's half of programming, is just making sure you can go from point A to point B and something actually happens. So, I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna stop for tonight, though. Because it is getting pretty late and I need to go to bed. But I want to thank everyone for coming out. Thanks for coming and watch me fiddle around with this for a while. Watching me eat my spaghetti. Num num num. I hope you all have a great night, or evening, or morning, or wherever you are. Let's see. Thank you, NCGI. Thank you, NovaCat. Thank you, K4. Thank you, Alex Watson. Thank you, Kel. Thank you all. And anyone who's lurking, thank you as well. You all have a good night. See you later.